What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the top tips to help you max out on Dragon Week, week 1 of the Go Fest bonus challenges in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you excited about the Dragon Week in Pokemon Go? I am so stoked about this. This is going to be a lot of fun. We have shiny Rayquaza coming out. We already did the counter guide. Definitely check that out up here. If you also want the how to hit the excellent throws on the Rayquaza, I have also put that in that playlist. So good luck on that, guys. But today we're going to get over all of the details, not just the shiny Rayquaza, but also the shiny Deino that is going to be released as well, including the eggs, the wild spawns, how they're relevant to Go Battle League, and any meta raid attackers that are going to be relevant as well. And as far as the start time of the Dragon Week, it's going to start on Friday, July 31st at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern, whatever time zone correlates to you, and then it's going to go for 1 week exactly all the way until Friday, August 7th, which then at the 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern time is going to switch over into the Enigma week, which is going to be round number 2 of the Go Fest Ultra Bonus Unlock events. So this event is going to include all dragon types of spawns in the wild, referencing from the wild Executor Alolan form all the way until the tiny Gible. We are going to get a ton of spawns. Also, we are going to be getting the shiny Deino that's going to be introduced for this event. And we'll be getting timed research that's going to give 2 Deino encounters throughout this entire week. So with all that said, now we're going to check out the spawns, the eggs, and everything that has to do with all things dragon, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to have to deal with all of these spawns that are going to be located throughout this entire event week. So we do have the Alolan Executor. So if you guys do not have a shiny of that one, fortunately I was able to get one at the Go Fest event. Really grateful for that one. I really wanted it. It's also going to include the Horsey as well as the Dratini, Trapinch, Swablu, and Bagon. And then finally we do have the Gible encounter that is going to be in the wild. As of right now, I don't know exactly how common that Pokemon is going to be. It could be relatively rare because even at Go Fest, it wasn't super common, and the raids were actually pretty rare for where I was at as well. So I do expect that that could happen. So what do you guys focus on here? Number 1, if you do need any of the shinies, do focus on that as much as possible. Number 2, make sure to pineapple every single Pokemon here that you may not have the candy for. So if you missed out on a shiny Dratini, great time for you to go after it. Then, if you do want to save the Dratini to get the Draco Meteor on it, you're going to have to wait until December. However, I don't think it's super relevant, so you may not have or want that move on your Pokemon. Outrage is going to be a better move, as well as Dragon Breath. And although Draco Meteor can do damage, Outrage is just so much better, and it doesn't take as long to charge, so you may consider just not saving it for the Calm Day. However, the Trapinch is going to need the Calm Day move of Earth Power, because that's going to be the recommended one for the Go Battle League. And then finally, we do have the Bagon. Bagon is not a PvP type Pokemon when it goes into Salamence. It is a meta raid attacker Pokemon that does need the Outrage move to be as effective as it is. So that is a Pokemon that you are going to want to hang on to. And we have had the addition of a few more Pokemon into the pool that are going to be spawning. We have Charmander that's going to be in there, which is going to be relevant to the Ultra League, which we will check out in a later tip. We also have a couple of the second tier evolution Pokemon, which are super important. And guys, these Pokemon give you more Stardust, and they give you 5 candy per catch. With a Pineapple, it's going to give you 10 candy. We do have the Seadra, the Dragonair, the Shelgong, as well as the Vibrava. So make sure to get out after all of those as much as possible. And then we also have the Ultra Unlock quest, which we are going to check out right now, including the 100% IVs to see what you guys are getting. So in stage number 1, we have power up a Pokemon 5 times for 3 Hyper Potions, make 5 nice throws, 500 XP, and catch 3 Dragon type Pokemon for 5 Pokeballs, for grand total rewards of 500 Stardust, a Dratini encounter, and a Silver Pineapple Berry. Guys, do remember to save those Silver Pineapple Berries as much as possible for the Magikarp Day and for the Go Fest makeup. The Dratini 100% IV is going to be at level 15 for 30. And next, we have Evolve 3 Pokemon for 3 revives. We have make 7 great throws for 300 XP and catch 5 Dragon-type Pokemon for 7 Pokeballs. For grand total rewards of 500 Stardust, we're going to get another Silver Pineapple Berry. And then we're going to get a Bagon encounter. 100% IV on the Bagon is going to be 495. And then in stage number 3, we have Win a Raid. For 1 charge TM, we have make an excellent throw for 1000 XP and catch 7 Dragon-type Pokemon for 5 Great Balls for grand total rewards of 1000 Stardust. We have another Silver Pineapple Berry, and then we do have a Deino encounter. 100% IV on the Deino is going to be 455. In the step number 4, we have defeat 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts for 1 Dragon Scale. Make 3 excellent throws for 1500 XP. Catch 9 different species of Pokemon for 7 Great Balls. For a grand total reward of 1 Silver Pineapple Berry, 1000 Stardust, and an Alolan Executor encounter. 100% IV is going to be $12.92 for the Alolan Executor. Then in stage number 5, we have claim 3 rewards for 2500 XP. We're going to get 1000 Stardust, another Deino encounter, as well as a Silver Pineapple Berry. So guys, please do remember that those Silver Pineapple Berries are very valuable when we are going into catching shiny Pokemon as well as Dragon Pokemon or any type of rare Pokemon, because we get 2 candy and then it also makes it easier for us to catch. So do hold on to those as much as possible. So with all the spawns out of the way and you guys know exactly what to focus on, we are now going to lead into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be focusing on all of the eggs that are going to be hatching during this time frame. So all the eggs in the Dragon Pokemon are going to be coming out of 7-kilometer eggs. So you're going to have to open your eggs after the event starts from your friends list. The eggs are going to include Dratini, Trapinch, Swablu, Bagon, Gible, as well as Deino, and Deino is going to be the new shiny that we did talk about. So all these 7-kilometer eggs are going to have shiny potentials in them as far as these dragon type Pokemon, which is really exciting for us. However, do weigh into the fact that shinies typically coming from eggs are not the most prevalent thing. So you're going to have to weigh into effect, do I participate in this because this is where the Deino is, or do I just focus on the wild spawns? Me, I'm probably going to have a nice balance between the two to make sure that I can maximize in this regard. The Dratini 100% IV for the hatch, level 20 is going to be 574. The Trapinch 100% IV at level 20 is going to be 728. The Swablu 100% IV is going to be 470. The Bagon is going to be pretty easy to remember. It's going to be 660. The Gible at level 20 is going to be 635. And the Deino hatch rate is going to be 606. So there's a lot of 6 and 0s and other 6s in a lot of those 100% IVs that are going to be relevant for you guys. So any Pokemon in there that you do want to get after, make sure you do get after it. With all that said, how are these Pokemon going to be relevant to us and the Go Battle League, which is going to lead us into tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be, how do these Pokemon stack up in the Go Battle League? Where do we need to get these Pokemon to make sure they're relevant? And are any of these Pokemon going to be relevant to the meta raid attackers? So let's jump into Go Battle League right now. All right, guys, as always, we are going to take the top spot for each of these Pokemon, unless there's 2 really close competing spots, and I'm going to give you their rankings. So in the Master League, the Alolan Executor with Dragon Tail, Seed Bomb, and Dragon Pulse is going to be ranked 129. Not the best, but it's going to be 100% IV, maxed out at 314. You can buddy boost it. Next, we are going to move on to the Horsey, which is going to go into the Kingdra. Best placing is going to be in the Ultra League at ranked 89 with Dragon Breath, Outrage, and Octazooka. 100% IVs on this one is going to be at level 40 for 1514. Then we are going to move on to the Dragonite. Dragonite is going to be the best in the Master League at rank 20 with Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, and Hurricane to handle some of those fighting type Pokemon. 100% IVs is obviously going to be maxed out, and you can buddy boost it as well. And next, we are going to move on to Flygon. Flygon in the Great League is going to be outranked by the Shadow, but the regular form is going to be ranked 81 with Mudshot, Dragon Claw, and Earth Power. Remember, Earth Power is a Calm Day move. That one is going to be 100% IV at 0.159 at level 21.5. And then in the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 96 with the same exact moveset. 100% IVs is going to be 1.1515. Then if we move on to the Altaria from Swablu, in the Great League, it's going to be ranked 3 with Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, and Dragon Pulse. 100% IV is going to be at level 29 at 0.1415. Moving onwards, we now have Garchomp. Garchomp is going to be most relevant in the Master League, ranked 14 with Mudshot, Outrage, and Earthquake. It does put a hurting on a lot of Pokemon. It is going to be obviously maxed out 100% IVs and can be buddy boosted all the way to level 41. And then finally, we do have Hydreigon from the Deino. Ranked 62 in the Master League with Dragon Breath, Dark Pulse, and Dragon Pulse. 100% IVs are going to be all maxed out at level 40, and then you can obviously buddy boost that as well. And Charizard in the Ultra League is going to do best at rank 58 with Fire Spin, Blast Burn, which is the Calm Day. You do need that, and Dragon Claw combination. 100% IVs is going to be at level 35, 0.1315 at rank 1. So now that we know the Go Battle League relevance for the Dragon Pokemon that are going to be spawning, what does it have to do with the meta raid attackers? So guys, as far as meta attackers in the dragon category, Rayquaza is going to be number 1. It is out right now, so do make sure to raid for it, which we're going to check out in a later tip right now. Also, Garchomp is in the top, but Salamence with the Outrage move is the second most powerful dragon in the game. Dragonite is also up there with the Dragon Tail and the Outrage combination for dragon type attackers. Salamence does outrank it, and then Garchomp is in there as well with the Dragon Tail Outrage combination. So guys, there's a lot of really relevant Pokemon in here. You might as well get after it, and then that's going to lead us into tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to be, honestly speaking, raid as much as you can for the Rayquaza. Rayquaza is the top dragon in the game right now. The black or the white Kyurem can definitely knock it down at some point or another, depending on what moveset they get and if they don't get nerfed. But we don't know how long that's going to be until it comes out. So Rayquaza, number 1 DPS times TDO dragon attacker in the game. Obviously Salamence, whole lot easier to commandeer. If you wait to the calm days in December and evolve it and get that Outrage move on that Salamence, that's also really effective. But the shiny Rayquaza is amazing. It's rare, it's highly desirable. So for anybody out there that's looking to get leveraged trades, having this Pokemon is gonna be really effective. If you guys want the full counter guide, you can go up here. 100% IV is gonna be 2191, as well as boosted level 25 at 2739. And then also we do have some more dragon Pokemon in the raid, so let's check out which ones are gonna be relevant, which ones you guys should get after. Stage number 1 wouldn't really go after too much here. Maybe you could do a Dratini, but you can also get those elsewhere. We do have a Gible in stage number 2. 635 is going to be the 100% IV, and boosted in the wind or the sunny 794 is going to be the hundo. In tier 3, if you do need a good Piloswine, you can definitely do this, but I wouldn't say that this is super necessary. But in tier 4, we do have a Dragonite as well as a Salamence. Dragonite 2167 100% IV and Salamence 2142. The only problem about the Salamence is you're not going to get it with Outrage, but this is a great time to try to get 20 Salamence candy if you do desire. But honestly, I would probably stick to the Gible if you do choose to get after it, and the tier 5 Rayquaza. So now with all that said, we are now going to lead into tip number 5. Tip number 5 is going to be pineapple as many of these Pokemon as you possibly can. Guys, some of these dragon Pokemon such as Dratini, super rare outside of events. Salamence from Bagon is going to be super rare outside of events. Trapinch, not so common outside of events. So a lot of these dragon Pokemon are not so common in the wild. So you might as well stack up on as many of these as possible. Trade as many of these as possible once you do stack up on them. If you trade them over 100 kilometers, you can get 3 candy, but most importantly, you can try to get luckies. And if it does need a calm day move, I highly suggest you guys hold on to these Pokemon. So now that we know everything that has to do about the dragon Pokemon, if anything else comes out, I will pin it in the comments below. I appreciate you guys for being here. All my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace.
I just want to take a moment and sincerely thank all of my Patreon members, everybody that has taken their subscription to the next level and chosen to support me on this platform. I greatly appreciate you guys. As a growing channel and really trying to grow and improve as much as I possibly can, I really appreciate the extra support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and I appreciate you guys all for being a part of the Trainer Club. I will see you guys out on that next video.